In this video, I'm going to show you the most amount of money you could possibly make in Hypixel Skyblock, with the methods getting crazier and crazier as the video goes on. First, we're going to take a look at ghosts. The most amount of ghosts you can kill an hour is 8,280. Every ghost you kill has a chance to materialize into 1 million coins when killed, and can drop a Sora worth 400k. These two together are worth 1.4 mil. So if we take the 8,280 kills, multiply it by 1.4 mil, we get 11,592,000,000 coins an hour. I will be adding plus 1 billion coins to all totals that do with killing mobs for what we call Phoenix tax. Because if I got 8,000 Phoenix pets, they would literally be worth 1 coin, bringing the new total to 12,592,000,000 coins an hour. But that number is weak compared to what we'll be getting later in the video. And how all of these methods will work is, it's basically Skyblock if you had literally 100% RNG on everything. Now we enter the holy grail of money making, master mode floor 7. The world record for an M7 run is 6 minutes and 2 seconds, meaning you can do almost 10 runs in an hour. In those 10 runs, you would drop 10 shiny handles, each being worth 1.5 bill. And you would also be getting a 5th master star from every obsidian chest. Yay, 5th star, let's go. Being worth 80 mil. So adding up the Necron's handles and the master stars, we get 15.8 bill, or 16.8 bill with Phoenix tax. But wait, there's more. When you're clearing the dungeon, you're also killing mini bosses, including frozen adventurers, which on M7 have a chance to drop a 50 out of 50 M7 ice spray wand worth 1 billion coins. And if we're assuming you're killing 3 mini bosses a run, and each mini boss is a frozen adventurer that dropped a 50 out of 50 M7 ice spray wand, you're making an additional 30 bill an hour, bringing the new total to 46.8 bill. Holy crap. All that for only 46.8 bill? Let's go even deeper. Next, we look at Slayers, but more specifically, Tier 5 Revenants and Tier 4 Void Bloom Seraph, because these guys each have drops worth crazy amount. A Judgment Core is worth around 430 million coins, and a Worn Heart is worth 140 mil. At top efficiency, you can do 40 Void Bloom Seraphs an hour, and if each one drops a core, you would be making around 17.2 billion coins an hour, and an extra billion because of Phoenix tax. You can kill 725 Tier 5 Revs an hour during Derpy, but because you would be doing it with a partner with loot share, you'd really be killing 1,450 an hour. And if each one drops a heart, you're making 203 billion coins an hour. Keep this a little more realistic. Yeah, I know. Making 100 billion coins an hour, so realistic. I would be selling the drops sparsely as to not annihilate the market. Yikes though, only 204 billion coins an hour? Let's go deeper. But now we get ridiculous with the rarest items Hypixel Skyblock has ever seen. Dies. The average drop chance for these dies are around 1 in 10 million, but we only care about a certain die, the Nadeshiko die. It is a relatively high drop chance compared to the other dies with a 1 out of 8 million chance, because like some dies have a 1 out of 150 million chance. But the chance doesn't really matter. What's important is the fact that this die has never ever been dropped by anyone, meaning we can make our own price, and knowing Skyblock players, people would easily pay like 5 billion coins a pop for these things. The way you get them is by fishing in the fairy pond. So while fishing in the fairy pond, you can get your cast down to about 1 in every 4 seconds, giving you 900 casts in an hour. 900 casts means 900 dies in an hour. Pricing each die at 5 bill each, we get 4.5 trillion coins an hour. Now that's what we're talking about. And now it's time for the last and most... What the frick? Well, actually, the number 1 method is actually duping, so you're wrong. Wow, that's crazy. Can I just... Sorry, where was I? Oh, yeah. And now it's time for the last and most utterly ridiculous method on this list. People love gambling with Inferno minions, but what if it wasn't a gamble? You can place a maximum of 31 minions down, and if each of them are like max, they have an action time of 11 seconds, but you do have to double it to 22 because it has to spawn a new blaze before it can kill the old one. In this setup, you would also be using tier 11 minions for the max efficiency. And the little thing about tier 11 Inferno minions is that they have a perk that will double the apex you get, but it's literally been bugged since its release. So we have 31 minions, each getting Inferno apex every 22 seconds for an hour. Each minion would get 163 Inferno apexes in that hour, and all of the minions together would bring in 5,053 apexes. If each one is worth 1.5 bill, there's not really any on the market, so I can't really assume, but this is what they've kind of been going for. But if each one is worth 1.5 bill, you are making 7,579,500,000,000 coins in an hour. And that's with the bug. If the minions worked as intended, you would really be making double that at 15,159,000,000,000 coins an hour. Now all I gotta do is figure out how to make that money for myself. Okay, bye gamers, subscribe.